Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up? Welcome to the Varsity Radio Show. We are so glad to be back in the studio, 88.5 JFM for the Tuesday show, 2:30 to 4:30. We have got a great day planned for you. I want to introduce to you it's been a while. He kind of went overseas. He got tired of us for a little while. I think I was just joking. He went all the way to Austria for a year. He is the bearded, bald-headed wonder from down under, my friend, Jamison Fowler. Yeah, welcome back.
Technical difficulties. All right, Seth, tell you what. Let me hit the first song. We're going to come back. We're having some problems with Jamison's mic, and we will get it going. Sound good?
Down.
All
we
right,
are good
here we
with
go.
that.
Brand new I've got for you right here. It's Graves by KB. I think you're really going to like this, so turn it up, okay? That's a problem. Same problem. Hey, tell you what, talk for me.
Check. Hey, there we go.
Hey, you sound fantastic.
Yeah, cable's much cheaper to replace than a mic, so that's good.
2, 4. All right, Seth, talk for me.
Testing. 1, 2.
Gotcha.
Testing.
All right, I think we're about ready, guys.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Got about 37 seconds, but I'm going to pop us up on Facebook Live so people don't think everything is messed up.
That's fine. We are live.
We are. 28 seconds left here. Be ready to hit some memes and do all that fun stuff. In fact, you want me to just go ahead and start memes of the week?
Yeah, we
Sound
can.
good to you?
Yep.
All right. I will.
Hey, there we are.
I'll hit the liner first. 8 seconds.
Memes of the week.
We figured we would start with a lot of fun. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we are back. We are back. And it's me, Jameson, Steven right now. We have some awesome athletes coming in. But my favorite part of the show is at the beginning when we laugh our heads off. Because it's a beautiful thing. Anyway, there's a picture of a bunch of girls staring. And it says, when you put up the most chairs after church. This is a definitely church joke right here.
This is a church joke, and it's an old one.
That's not like, for real.
It's like this room full of like girls that are like staring as if they're like, there's like a surprise party about to happen.
Yeah.
Massive selfie energy going on here. That's not real. That's just not a real thing.
Doesn't exist.
It doesn't matter how many chairs you stack, it will not get you a wife. That's just not true. Anyway, moving on.
This cracks me up. Okay, I want y'all to be honest right here. Has this ever been you? So, dentist, when did you last floss? Me. Bro, you were there. You were there. Steven?
Yep. It's about the last time I flossed.
They ask that question every time. It's so uncomfortable because...
Why do they try to talk to you when their hands are in your mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Stop.
A difference between an alligator on the left and a crocodile on the right, if you see this image. And somebody responds in true sarcastic fashion. I believe the main difference is that one will see you later and the other will see you in a while. I could be wrong. I'm not a zoologist. But anyway, that's hilarious.
As in, later alligator,
Yeah.
see in a while crocodile.
Yeah.
Also, you will not see one of those in the college football playoff. So
that was good.
That's another way to tell which one's which.
That was good.
Anyway, moving on.
It's a funny looking dog. When you're looking for an adult to take control of the situation, and then you realize that you're the oldest person in the room.
This has
so
happened
true.
to me more than one time in like youth ministry. I'd be like, man, where's the adult? They should take care of this. And you realize, oh wait,
I am the adult.
one that's supposed to take care of this.
Hey, this happened to us at convention a few weeks ago. A situation was happening, and I'm like, I don't really want to. This dog pushing his face in between the side door and
the headrest.
The headrest. It says 20 seconds after your mom drags you out of the house to go to the grocery shopping with her. Mom, can we swing by Taco Bell?
There was nothing worse as a kid when like you're having a good day, not being at school, and then your mom's like, we got to go to Walmart. And you're like, no.
I don't want to.
Oh, you got to go.
Yeah. I do this to my kid all the time, though. Like you're going to the store. Anyway, hey, we want to tell you about something that's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. It's actually a phenomenal place. It's the Char Burger. It's the home of the famous Char Grilled Wildcat Burger. Philly cheesesteak, jumbo crispy onion rings. They are open Monday to Saturday. They actually told me their times are about to change for the better, so you're probably going to get to have them more often.
Okay.
But 7 to 3, closed on Sundays. B&B Video Games. Have you been there?
I have.
It's really quite a cool place.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a video game retail store in the front, 80s style arcade in the back, B&B Video Games. And if you're going to do an 80s style anything, you can't go wrong putting a Pizza Hut beside you.
You can't.
I mean, it's totally everything that was 80s, 90s. So anyway, that's B&B Video Games. Hey, we're going to take a quick break, but we will be back with FCA Moment of the Week. It's going to be a good day. That song, It's a Beautiful, playing in my head. And so I can't get it out. Steven!
Yeah.
You got any good videos we can start with?
You know I do.
We got about 2 minutes.
All right. Let me make sure everything is set up and good to go for FCA real quick.
And we're not done.
I will get that taken care of.
I mean, I'm just happy I can see us on the camera, Jameson. So, what is the main sport of Austria?
Oh, it's definitely foosball.
Foosball.
Foosball, which is
Soccer.
how you say soccer.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah.
I was there during World Cup time.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm in an international city, and the church that I serve at, Vienna Christian Center, is an international church. It's made up of different congregations from all over the world.
Yeah.
And I serve in the International Fellowship, which is an even like more broad sense of literally people from all over the world coming to hear an English-speaking service. But
that's cool.
Anyway, I was there during World Cup time, and it was just so cool to see different people from different countries all coming
so
to
fired
church
up.
and so fired up. There was one day when we would serve Ukrainian refugees every Tuesday, and I had the pleasure of being a part of that team every Tuesday, no matter which congregation was there to help that Tuesday. I was there part of the cafe team, and when the Latino congregation came, there was their pastors of that congregation are Venezuelan, and they were watching. They'd spent some time in Colombia too, so the Colombian team was playing the team from Mexico.
Yeah,
and to see those two
fighting with each other,
it was like while we were serving, somebody had like an iPad behind the bar, like watching it, and it was pretty funny just to see both of them react when they would almost score or when they would score. It was pretty intense. And it was fun to watch.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So, Steven, are you coaching soccer this year?
No,
again?
I'm not. No, we're not doing soccer. Grace is doing this. It's Fantasy Playhouse Theater up in Huntsville.
Steven, you retired?
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes me sad.
I travel that competitive league was brutal last season, so we decided not to do it. Yeah, it's just best for everybody.
There she is.
Steven Lasso.
There she is. Abby Klotz.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Look at that.
Yes.
Man, you got better at last names since I left.
Not really. It was just a miracle. Anyway, if you don't believe they happen anymore, there you go. So, Abby, how are you?
I am well. How are you, gentlemen?
Well, we get to talk to you, so it's a good day.
Oh, man. So sweet.
I heard you just started.
I did. I've been on staff for about a month now, so getting my feet wet, all good things, learning all the ropes, but grateful to be here.
Yeah, you look like you're killing it.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Looks like whatever that board is behind you, you cleaned it real well.
It's like a board meet. Thank you. I look nice and neat and professional.
Is this what they mean by board meetings?
Yes.
I've never been to one of
Yeah.
those, so I didn't know.
Right.
Because look at that board, you can actually see the fluorescent lights from the ceiling in it.
Huh.
So,
Oh, yeah. That board is big time.
Like, I'm not the kind of guy who gets invited to board meetings or to boardrooms, so I didn't know. I've never known.
That's a no for you. Steven, how long do we have?
We've got about 50 seconds.
50 seconds. So, yeah. Well, it's nice. So, you're in the boardroom then, aren't you? Literally.
I
Yeah.
sure am.
Look-
This is
look
where
at-
it all happens.
Look, Abby is a celebrity.
Wow.
And so, if you can hold it down. And so, Carter and Candy are not here because of spring break.
Yes.
But we didn't get second string. She's first string. She has started. So, she's like that first round draft pick,
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
So, I'll tell you like I told Carter, make it funny. Make it
15.
All right, 15 seconds.
Put us on a brief hold. Bring us right back.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
We are so excited to have the one, the only, for the very first time, Abby Klotz. Abby Klotz. She's a celebrity. It's like I just told Jameson. She's like, we don't have Carter and Candy this week, but she's not a substitute. She's a first-round draft pick. So
She's been waiting in the wings.
That's
Waiting in the wings.
that's right.
Just waiting to get her moment to shine, and now here it is.
Here it is. So, Abby, welcome to the Varsity Radio Show for the very first time. Hopefully
Thank
not
you
the
very
last.
much. Thank you.
And we want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Sure. So feels like winter. That is not true. It's almost summer over here at FCA. We've got summer camp planning going on. So those will go on all summer. We're in the thick of that. Super excited. So anyone 7 to 13 is able to attend those sports camps. We'd be happy to have them. NorthAlabamaFCA.org is where you can find more info, but we are ready despite the cold temperatures today.
Yes. Just enjoy them that you're not sitting in 95 right now. So
Yes, I should say you're absolutely right. I'll be thinking about this when I'm sweating on a baseball field.
That's right.
In a couple months.
But anyway, so y'all are working on camp. What else is a big thing going on right now in the office? What are y'all prepping for? What's the next big thing?
So we have our home team celebration and fundraising dinner happening April the 4th.
Yeah.
That is at the Von Braun Center. So just a chance to hear all about what we're doing in the community, all the ministries of FCA going on. Here, Jonathan Evans, he's pretty awesome, chaplain of the Dallas Cowboys for sports fans out there, and a dynamic speaker. So excited to have him. Good dinner, good food, good friends. Should be good.
I mean, he's pretty cool, but he's not Abby. So anyway, yeah.
You're right. I should let him know.
Those poor Cowboys fans need a chaplain.
They
You know
need,
what I'm saying?
they need emotional support the last few years.
Bless him.
God bless them. Anyway, what are you most excited about?
Man, I'm excited about. We have a bunch of interns coming in this summer that'll be helping us out. So they'll be helping us lead all of the 7 to 13-year-olds. So that'll be super fun, getting to help them out, supervise them. It'll be a lot of craziness, but it's chaotic, but it's somehow organized, and we're going to make it happen. So that's what I'm pumped about, I think, most for this next couple months.
Nice. And if somebody's listening right now, where can they find all this information?
Every single bit of it is at NorthAlabamaFCA.org. Everything you need to know is right there.
Fantastic. Well, Abby, you nailed it.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Next time we want you to come back. We want you videoing in a cage match right there.
Cage match?
You do? Yeah. Why not?
From the boardroom to the octagon.
That's right.
It's Abby Klein.
I just think it would be cool. Okay. I mean, you're all athletes. You're not objective towards wrestling, are you? Or MMA or
Not specifically. I can be, though, for that, no doubt.
Abby, I think you
dial it in.
I think you need to branch into that market right there. I mean, it is a sport, so
Absolutely, it is.
yeah.
It's something.
All kinds. Depends on the kind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Abby, thank you so much for calling in. You are really fantastic, and we enjoyed spending time with you.
Absolutely. You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye. When somebody asks me if I want to watch MMA, it's always yes.
Really?
I just don't want to be a part of it.
Well, no. I mean, you don't have to be a part of it.
I don't want to be hit in the face.
Look, there's some people that are good at being hit in the face. I'm not one of those people.
I'm not either. I don't like
I
it.
try to avoid that.
Being hit in the face is not fun. It's not an event I want to recreate.
And I have so much respect for those athletes, what they put themselves through and what they go through and everything. But
It's not your sport.
it's not. It's really not. I don't know.
It's true.
And I'm not one to go pay like pay-per-view money, to go watch it, because
yeah.
like the main event could be great, but like if somebody knocks somebody out in like the first 10 seconds, I just paid like a bunch of money to watch a fight last
I
for 10
watched
seconds.
one fight like that where somebody was just like all up in his face and he just swung one time and he was out. And I'm like, think of how disappointed so many people were.
There's also some of those I've seen where like I saw like I'll see like clips and highlights and stuff.
Yeah.
Through Instagram or TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
And I saw a dude get kicked in the kneecap and it split.
No.
Yeah, like they showed it in slow motion.
There's
and you
some
saw
things
and you
you
saw his
shouldn't see.
kneecap just cave in, and he, it's before he like realized it,
Yeah.
and he tried to put weight on it, and like you just slowly saw all of just agony all over his body, and I was just like, I don't want. No, I'm good.
You were probably in agony too.
Yeah, as
watching
soon
it.
as I saw it, I was like, oh no, I turn away.
That's a no.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah. I understand that. That would be abusive. Hard to watch.
But
If we have a Facebook Live audience, y'all should see Steven. He's a superhero.
dude, it has been
I'm
just
just
flying around the studio,
nobody
fixing
sees all the
things.
behind the scenes, but Steven does
making it all happen.
tremendous job. He needs a superhero shirt.
Super Steven.
Hey, we came up with a mascot for Steven. I don't know if
I'm
you've
not
seen
aware
it.
of this.
Yeah. So Steven is now the varsity Spartan.
Varsity
So-
Spartan.
Oh yeah, that's what was voted upon as our mascot. I'm looking it up because you need to
My
see
temptation to like combine those into the Varsitin is it's not. That sounded better in my head.
the Varsitin.
The Varsitin
You know,
sounded much
why
better
not?
in my head.
Why not? So we had, Gunnersville's mascot
We
in
did.
here.
I was a part of that show. I remember that.
And
Or have you had them back?
we had her back.
Wow.
Yeah. This year. Yeah, well, you were part of the first one.
Yeah, where she let me wear the head.
Yeah, so we thought, well, if Gunnersville has a mascot, then we too need a mascot.
And of course, she took inspiration from Michigan State's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spartan. And then I don't know what that is, but it creeps me out.
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah, the Jordan, Jordan did all that. He's working his Photoshop skills.
Nice.
I don't know how much skills in it, but he was working.
I mean,
it.
there's enough.
I mean,
You know.
he did good on the Spartan. He's like, I spent entirely too long working on
You
this.
can fall into the black hole of
trying to perfect it.
Photoshop.
Yeah, let me show you his next.
You know
thing.
what, guys? I think personal hygiene is so important. What do you think?
I think being around junior high boys all the time has more than qualified that statement.
Yeah.
So,
And you don't just have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your pets, too. And some of them can be
Yes.
really high maintenance.
Mhm.
absolutely.
Some of them can be even a little bit scary.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, kind of like this guy right here.
Oh, no. Nope. That's
It's
a
a
note.
king
snake.
cobra, by the way.
That's a note.
That's a note rope.
He's
Nope.
no, bro.
Nope.
He's living like a king right now.
Look at
Look at
this.
that.
Is he using Head and Shoulders? What's going on here?
Well, he's not
Does
got
this-
arms or legs, so I guess he'd have to use
Does
that
this
shoulder.
idiot realize when that thing bites him?
I don't think he's gonna bite
It
him.
doesn't bite him.
Look at him. He's giving him a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Bath time cuddles. Look, I mean, he goes the entire length of the
What?
snake.
Why is he washing this animal?
I don't know.
Oh, I had
feel
no
like-
idea that cobras needed washing.
I
Me
feel
either.
like it could be bad for. Like, I'm not a zoologist either, but like, I feel like they have natural oils.
What am I watching? This is like a horror movie
This
or a
is
really
like-
bad dream.
This is a good metaphor for what it's like to play with sin.
Yes.
Like, you know,
Oh my gosh, I'm using that.
like you think it's your friend and you think it's taking care of you and you're taking care of it, but one day,
You're its dinner. Yeah, I bet that guy could fit inside that line.
Steve-
I'm telling you, he could.
Now,
I've seen him
have you ever
stretch
watched
before?
the shows where somebody legit tried to get eaten by a boa? Like
No.
they had a whole crew there,
Ooh.
and they tried to get this snake to eat them.
Mm-hmm.
And what the snake got like stage fright. Got
No, I
nervous in
think
front of
it
the
did. I
camera.
think it started.
It
You
just
need to
said-
look that up. Snakes are creepy.
They are.
Snakes are not my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason the devil didn't embody a panda bear. You
Right.
know what I mean? No one's
Right.
nice about
Nobody's
that.
There you
afraid
go.
of a panda. You're right.
I wonder if animals can really communicate with one another. Say you have two dogs in your house. Seth, you at one point you had two dogs.
I
huh?
did have 2 dogs.
Yeah.
I believe they can.
Did they get along?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you believe they can kind of communicate with each other? Well, cats, I imagine, can do the same thing.
Yes, they can.
I wonder if you
just hate
sound like
each
you know
other.
this from experience. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You a cat person?
At least we
Jameson?
don't have pet snakes, okay?
Right. Right.
I
right.
mean,
So I wonder what the conversation's like as one is leaving the litter box and the other is coming toward the litter box.
oh, that's funny.
Go in there. I just blew that litter box to smithereens. Goodness gracious, haberdasheries and hemoglobin. What are you eating out here? Did you just dump out a dead raccoon? Like, seriously, what are you eating out here on the streets? Like, talk to me.
Bro,
Wow.
I'm going to tell you, I have one cat that like our litter box is situated in our laundry room.
Yeah.
Or just outside of our garage door, or from the inside of the house. And there have been times where I'll see the cat go towards the litter box and then leave. Like I'm sitting in the living room, and then like 3 minutes later, I just get hit with this just
Terrible smell.
like mustard gas
Ooh.
or something. And I'm like,
Yep.
That's horrendous.
so like, yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I was looking over the I was looking over the questionnaires for our guests coming up later
Yes.
today,
Yeah.
and I noticed one of them has a turtle.
Yeah.
I thought
like
that
turtles.
was cool.
I wish they would bring that turtle.
Oh yeah, you know my first
turtle.
ever turtle I got from the Gunnersville Dam.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were camping actually. It was when I was like really little, and I was really into like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
And of course, this turtle's
Of
name
course
was
you were.
Raphael.
Raphael, that's the
Yeah.
best one.
My favorite one.
I like that.
Yeah, I got to bring him home, and then we ended up turning him loose. We took him back to some kind of water and turned him loose because it got old pretty quick.
I think the first time you see turtles walking across. I live by the woods, so you
Yeah.
see them, box turtles, and I didn't realize how fast turtles can escape. So
Mm-hmm.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a lot faster than people let on.
Yes, that's true. On every lawnmower I've ever been on as a child in Alabama, the turtle meant slow.
Right.
But then things can move when they want
Yeah,
to.
they can.
But I've been talking with Bud Williams here lately. He lives in Albertville, and he kind of reminds me a little bit of what's that guy, that Dixon dude we used to talk to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Harold?
Harold.
Dixon.
Harold.
Reminds
Man, I
me a
miss
lot of
Harold.
Harold Dixon, but
I don't
This
know
guy-
what that says.
he's been looking for snapping turtles. Like he's told me
Wow.
he's got a commercial fishing license. He goes and he gets them, and he gets so much per pound for these snapping turtles at the fish market.
People eat snapping
People
turtles
do eat them. Yeah.
in
I didn't know
Alabama.
turtles
They can
had
even
thumbs.
they can fry it
I
up.
don't know why I
Tastes
even
a lot
asked
like
that.
chicken, he said. So yeah, it's one of those things. But if you really got to watch your weight, if you're on a diet,
Not that bad.
I found
No.
the perfect way to diet that does not include turtles.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
good.
I don't think Seth would be on board with this one because I know he has a fear of this particular thing. But here we go.
Snake?
It's a roller coaster cafe.
Heck no.
Bro.
You're moving the entire time.
You would be throwing up.
see? It would curb your appetite. You
I
wouldn't
would-
be hungry while
It
you're
would
sitting there.
curb something.
How
No.
could people survive that?
Right?
No, I've been in
I would be
sushi
holding-
restaurants that
Right.
have the it's the opposite of this. You're
Yeah.
sitting still, but the food is moving.
Yeah.
That's
Hold on for dear life.
Yeah, but that right there, you ain't eating nothing.
Right.
You're throwing it up.
Okay,
So whenever you're hungry, just go to that cafe. You don't eat anything, you lose weight. See?
That's right.
It's a
And-
great diet plan.
What are you here for? Nothing. I'm here for the ride.
Here
For the ride.
for the ride.
I want the ride.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, you're going to have to pay entry.
I don't know why this reminds me of the story I heard on. There's a podcast I listened to that they thought they'd send in youth group stories.
Oh, my gosh. I almost
Is it okay
opened
if
one.
I share one real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We got about a minute. You're good to go.
You got a
Alright,
minute.
So this youth leader was on. I think they were having like some sort of like camp thing at their church or something. Anyway, long story short, these boys challenged their youth pastor to a milkshake drinking contest, and this grown man made a gallon-sized milkshake, and of course the kids gave up, but because they talked all this smack to the youth pastor. Well, this youth pastor was not going to be outdone, would not be outgunned by these kids, right?
Yeah.
He finishes the entire 1 gallon milkshake
Oh.
literally in front of God and everyone. One small problem. He is violently lactose intolerant.
No!
And he
Did he
this.
know that?
Yes, he knew this, and he was not going to let his pride be beaten out. Look, this is how dumb boys are. This is what we do. Like,
I'm not that dumb.
we're okay.
Even
But-
in old age, we keep that about us.
Yeah.
Don't we? All right, guys, here we go with the clutch.
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Streaming online at 885jfm.com. The Clutch Moment.
I want to talk to you today about being more than a spectator. Being more than a spectator in your Christian walk. See, almost all of us have cheered for or rooted for a team, whether it be Alabama or Auburn, your personal high school that you went to, or even your rec league team at the bare minimum. We've been in a position of a fan many times. We've been passionate about it. But no matter how much we wear the clothes and the colors, whether we can cheer the team chant or not, there's a huge difference between being a fan and being a player on the field. There's a huge difference. A huge difference. It's a commitment level, really. And in Acts chapter 1, 6 through 11, So when the apostles were with Jesus, there's this really cool moment, and Jesus, they kept asking him, Lord, has the time come for you to free Israel and restore our kingdom? They wanted a military conquest. They wanted God to literally, physically take over the world at this point. And he replied, this is after the crucifixion. The Father alone has the authority to set those dates and times, and they are not for you to know. But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses, telling my people about me everywhere, in Jerusalem, throughout Judea and Samaria, and the ends of the earth. After saying this, and this is important, he was taken up into a cloud while they were watching, and they could no longer see him. As they strained to see him rising into heaven, 2 white-robed men suddenly stood among them. Men of Galilee, they said, why are you standing here, staring into heaven? Jesus has been taken from you into heaven, but someday he will return from heaven in the same way you saw him go. Because here's what's cool about this verse. Until this point in the Bible, the disciples could fall back on Jesus to be the quarterback on the field. But after this moment, they could no longer be spectators. They actually had to be participators. They actually had to be part of the team, and neither can we. So how do we become more than spectators? Number one, we need to realize that we're called to engagement. You see, only those engaged in Christianity get to hear the heart of Christ and get to move on his behalf. So Jameson, why is it important that we are engaged Christians and not just spectators?
Well, because, I mean, the Lord died for us. Jesus died for us so that we could, be restored to right relationship with him. But he also, when he gave us the Holy Spirit, it's so that we could be witnesses, so that we could share who Jesus is with other people and make a difference in this world. It's not hard to look around and see that people are hurting.
Yes.
There's a thing that we've done here at our church, where we'll go out into the community and we'll go into businesses and we'll ask to pray for whoever owns the business, and if we can pray for them or anyone in there. And I did, the first time we did this, I was skeptical about how this was going to go.
Yeah.
But I was blown away at people that seemed desperate to have the Lord intervene in their life, that they needed something. And I think once you kind of get your eyes open to, wow, people really do need what I have in me.
Yeah.
That if your saving knowledge just stays inside of you, that's a problem.
Because it's no good.
No, but I think the more that you open yourself up to that, and the more that you participate in sharing who Jesus is with other people, with people in your life, the more real Jesus becomes to you. And like you said, we get to see the heart of Christ more clearly.
Yeah.
And it gets easier because you're more motivated to, I want to see this happen more. I want to see, people get set free, delivered. I want to be able to help the people around me that need Jesus so desperately.
Right, which comes to our next point. We must know that we are called to a life of action. Why is it important that we as Christians act? Why is it important that we're the ones that witness and we're the ones that reach out, that we don't wait for somebody else to do it, but we move?
Because if we don't, no one else will.
That preaches.
If we don't, no one else will.
That's right.
And I mean, I think a lot of times we make it so much bigger in our head than it really is. We make it so much scarier. Like we don't want to offend them with our religion or this or that. And it's about just caring. I think that is not stated enough. It's literally just about caring about that individual. Like, hey, what do you got going on? Like, you seem off today. Is everything okay? And then that's when you can step in and just be like, hey, can I pray with you?
Yeah.
And, even if they say no, you just continue to love that person and be there and show up.
Yeah.
And if we don't do that for people, no one else will do it.
I believe God places us in those places, in those moments, specifically to be the answer to somebody's prayer.
I heard someone talking about this the other day about engaging with people that maybe, are going through something, or maybe they're living a lifestyle that's not pleasing to the Lord.
Yeah.
And while you don't participate in that lifestyle with them, you don't need to abandon them. You don't need to walk out on them, because he said the seats get filled.
Yeah.
If you're not there, they will replace you with someone else who's probably going to tell them to make bad decisions.
That's right.
you need to be present in people's life, and that's what the Lord has called us to do, is to reach out, to love, and to show people who He is.
Yeah. Which comes with our last thing. God chose you to make moves. So how is it, this is our last statement, how is it you're acting on God's behalf when you begin to do things Cross did? How do you know?
How do you know? I feel like I said earlier, when you step out and you start sharing who Jesus is, sharing your story, whether that be your testimony or just, telling people about, hey, this is, I've given my life to Jesus and this is what He's done for me, and this is how I'm different. And I think God will, start to open doors, and I feel like He'll use that story.
Yeah.
To break down walls for other people.
Yeah.
And I think, people that you would think would never want to hear anything about it,
they begin wanting
they begin to be like, okay, what is this about? And you're like, oh, wow, that worked.
Yeah.
I think when stuff like that starts happening, I think that's when, okay, I'm onto something here. And I think the more we step out in faith, in obedience to the Lord, the more doors will be opened, or the easier that and clearer those things will become. We're not going to be perfect at it. You're going to make mistakes. You might, go out there and take a risk and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. But you learn how to and how not to. And the Holy Spirit has a way of working that out in you and giving you boldness and showing you, how to do that and which way to go.
I believe our testimony and our transparency can change things. Yeah. And by transparency, saying, I'm not perfect, I don't have it together.
Right.
And this is how I didn't have it together, and here's how God can work. Hey, we're gonna pray for you right now, and we want you to be confident that God can use you. God chose to use you, and He wants you to be more than a spectator.
Absolutely.
God, I pray that you would give boldness, God, to the person listening this right now. God, that you would lift them up, you would strengthen them and touch them, you would fill them with your power, and God, that you would put an urgency in their heart, God, that they would begin to share, God, their testimony with transparency. God, lift them up and touch them and have your hand on them. In your holy and awesome name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I saw the funniest thing, and I sent it to Steven before he goes into more of his videos. So there's this team that played this last week basketball. They were ending up, and they were terrible. Okay, they were being beat by like 50 points. 50 points. I'll let you see the thing. But the way that there's this one guy on the team celebrated is incredible. And so just check this out. This is hilarious.
Basketball player that celebrated by doing the splits mid-game when his team was down by 55.
No,
this was a matchup between Montgomery High School and Thomas Edison Charter in New Jersey. And despite it being a 50-point blowout, this was one of the wildest basketball games I have ever seen. Thomas Edison Charter is not a very talented team. They came into this one 1-16, and Montgomery simply dominated. Montgomery was up 79-20 with 4 minutes to go. But that is when Evan Gilpin of Thomas Edison started to heat up. He hit this step back three and then came down on the next possession and pulled up from NBA range. That got his teammate Andrew LaValle hyped as he high stepped down the court and hit an NBA 2K animation. Gilpin then knocked down a fading midi in the corner, and two Thomas Edison players cartwheeled their way down the court. At this point, Montgomery's student section was cheering loudly for the Thomas Edison players. And finally, with 30 seconds left, Andrew cleared out both teams and drove in for a dunk. The entire gym went nuts as Andrew celebrated with a 360 cartwheel into a split. Thomas Edison Charter lost by 55 points, but it felt like they were the real winners in this game. Who is this high school basketball player that celebrated by...
I wanted your comments on that.
Look,
I like to win. But
I've played enough sports.
Celebrating like you did, whether you were when you were beaten so bad.
Look, I know high school sports. A lot of it's about having fun. Okay, but it's also about learning how to compete and how to carry yourself.
Yeah, that guy carried himself.
That guy, I'd have carried him out of the court. Like. But on the other hand,
you
don't want my comment on that.
Oh no, I do.
They're 1-16. What else do they got to play for? I think that coach is just like, you know what, go. I don't care. Whatever.
Whatever. I'm getting fired at the end of the season.
Just don't hit anybody.
I just hope that was the last game, because if not, he'd be riding the bench the rest of the season. I'm sorry. It's not okay.
Look,
you can't do that.
No, act like you've been there. Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then that's the other kid. Like, where have you been?
Right.
Like, you wait until we're down by 40 points to start being a bucket? Like, where have you been?
Hitting threes and dunking the ball.
Good Lord.
So we know they have they're capable. They just have an applying problem.
I don't know. It kind of feels like maybe this coach, I don't know if your players are talented, but you don't know how to put them in a position to win. I don't know.
Hey, is this Mr. Tenchavez?
I don't know, man.
Chavez.
I can't make that kind of judgment about this team based off of one TikTok, but hey, it's rough. I don't
funny.
know.
There we are. I was about to start singing because nobody could hear me.
Well, thank God that didn't happen.
See, we serve a God of miracles.
Yes,
Don't ever
we do.
say we don't.
Hallelujah.
You know? Don't tell me he won't do it. No.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
My gosh. Here we go. This is what I needed.
Man.
Wow. All right.
You know what's been going crazy this week?
What's been going crazy?
NFL free agency.
Yeah?
It has been popping off. It's popping off.
NFL free agency.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I used to be a Raiders fan.
Used to be?
Yeah. Until they did
gave
Derek
up?
Carr dirty like that. I was like, I can't be rooting for an organization like that. I know people are like, it's a business. It's like, yeah, but there's a right way and a wrong way to do stuff. It just feels dumb.
Did they get rid of him?
Yeah, he gave, 9 years of his life, brought in players, like, the only quarterback to take them to the playoffs, and, 20 years, and all-time leading passer, like, that kind of thing. But then they said, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah.
Basically told him, hey, man, for these last 2 games, we're just going to ask you to not even come to the building. So he's like, all right, fine, cool. But look, I love Derek Carr because he's a man of God, like for real, not just like I point to the sky when I score a touchdown, but I live like a heathen in real life. He's like
like the devil.
He's like for real.
Yeah.
And now he has been picked up by the Saints, which I think is great. I think it's good for him. I think it's gonna be great for New Orleans. But anyway, after that, NFL free agency's been popping off.
Nice.
Lots of guys switching teams.
So who does Bros go to? The Carolina Panthers or the Texans?
You see, I have a lot of issues with the Texans that I won't get into on this show, but yeah. But like, I don't know, man. The Panthers are doing some weird stuff. Like, if
they moved up to first round. They're going for a quarterback.
They didn't move up. They gave away their whole future for one player. They gave away the next 5 to 7 years of their franchise for one pick. And I mean,
you better get it right.
Maybe this will work, but it probably won't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if you're a Panthers fan right now, it's just a sad time. You lose Christian McCaffrey. You had to have Sam Darnold as your quarterback for a hot minute.
Where did Christian McCaffrey go?
He got traded to the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh.
Yeah. So in the Niners, they just picked up Sam Darnold. So don't know where he's going to fit in that equation because Brock Purdy's, coming back from surgery. They still got Trey Lance. Who knows what they're going to do with him? I don't know. Like, the quarterback situation in San Francisco is strange.
Sounds
for a
like
Super Bowl contender. It's just weird. But anyway, but Jimmy Garoppolo, he got signed by the Raiders. Whatever. Who cares? But anyway, I think if you're a Panthers fan, it's a sad time.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So I feel like if you don't end up with like Bryce Young or
does he have anybody to throw to if he gets in there?
Nope. The one guy they would have to throw to, they traded to
So
Chicago.
who would you rather him be with, the Panthers or the Texans?
I guess the Texans, I feel like look, they are on the floor. The bar is on the floor in Houston. So you can only go up in there. And I feel John Mechie's going to come back healthy next year, after battling cancer. And I feel like he's got a bigger upside there than he does in Carolina.
As cool as it would be to be the number 1 draft pick in the whole country.
I just, you know what I think is the most useless job in sports?
What is that?
Draft analysts. I just none of you know anything. None of you.
Amen.
The best you can do is guess.
Amen.
All right.
Yeah.
Like personally,
when is the draft? By the way,
it'll be the end of April.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, like I think there's so much hype and everything put on the number 1 pick, and I get that that's like
a big deal.
But at the same time, it doesn't really mean anything. To me, until you. I mean, it means you get a check, which that's cool. Yeah. But like that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, but Cam Newton didn't pan out,
I wouldn't say he didn't pan out. I mean, he was an MVP. He went to the Super Bowl. I think after that, his career did kind of fall off a little bit, and I hate that because even as an Alabama fan, I enjoyed watching Cam in Carolina. Dude was just electric.
At Carolina.
Yeah.
Not at Auburn.
No, not at Auburn. Yeah, they were doing NILs before they were a thing. Anyway,
yeah.
But
it was not an okay thing.
But anyway, yeah. I wonder if the statue was included in that check. Anyway, just never mind. I'm getting in trouble. But no, I just feel like, Tom Brady
hilarious.
was, chosen the 6th round, greatest quarterback to ever play.
Yeah.
I just sort of like, you know what? Draft analysts are weird.
They don't know.
Like I love how like Bryce Young has been the grandest thing since napkins for the last 3.5 years. Now all of a sudden he's going into the NFL draft and like, I don't think he's tall enough to play quarterback. It's like, where does this garbage come from?
Who's saying these things?
Saying this? Like, what is wrong with you? He's 5'10". I don't think he can throw. Like he's been throwing over people that are 6'6" for 3 years, and he's been doing it well,
really well.
Got a whole Heisman for it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
There you go.
Anyway.
Beautiful.
Tap that microphone beside you real quick, Seth. There we go. It's working now. Yay.
Just tap it in.
Steve,
Just want to make sure we had 2 mics for 2 guests.
Can you make us laugh?
Yeah, I can. Just a second.
You're a gift, Steven.
All right. Do either of you like to ride your bicycle?
I love to ride my bike.
I like watching my son ride
I love
his
to ride
bicycle.
my bicycle. I love to ride my bike.
I love to ride my bicycle. I love to ride it where I like. Right?
What are we talking about?
That's an old bicycle song. An old bicycle song. Anyway, hey, I wonder if maybe you could. Oh goodness, I wonder if. Yeah, hold on, technical difficulties there. I wonder if you could ride this particular bicycle course. I don't think I could tackle it. Let's just say that.
Let's see.
That's a no.
Oh, I hate these.
That's a no.
Oh. Nope.
Look at this single tie. Just. Oh.
That would be.
This is also.
It gets worse.
This is also a popular sport in Europe.
No. Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
That's terrifying.
See, all the like fail videos you see of these, they like get up and they start screaming something in German. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing good.
Wow.
Steven.
But no, man, I ain't about that.
Steven, that'd be terrifying.
It would be.
I ain't got the coordination for that.
Definitely.
I mean, I know you got brakes and everything.
Yeah.
But still.
My knees are shaking just looking at this. Like,
it just
all wobbly.
disturbs me.
So, Jameson, I haven't really got a chance to talk with you about this, but the new pitch comm system in baseball.
Yeah.
Are you a fan?
I think it's honestly, I haven't noticed it as much. So to me, that's a good thing.
But you know the premise, right?
Yeah.
That the catcher has it. He digitally calls up the pitch.
Yeah.
But there's one pitcher who is flipped that. He's got it on his glove, so he tells the catcher what kind of pitch is coming.
Oh, this.
I think maybe that's the best way to do it because really shouldn't it be up to the pitcher? It's always kind of been up to the catcher. Well, the catcher suggests and the pitcher, says no or yes, right?
Yeah, I think what a lot of people don't understand is like the catcher has to be the smartest person on the field.
Yeah.
And
pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. They have to be, because a lot of catchers, like you'll see them, some of them will have like high batting averages, but that's usually not the case.
Yeah.
Their value is in how to handle a pitching staff,
right,
and how to play defense.
Gotcha.
And I mean, I'd be interested to know which pitcher that was. Part of me wants to say it was Max Scherzer, but because he's a control streak,
I'm about to play a package for you.
Okay.
So in 15 seconds, I want to take this live on the radio. So let's start it up with Charburger and B&B Video Games.
Okay.
And then we'll pop over to this pitch comm system. Cool?
Done.
Yeah. All right, Seth, you want to start it off in 5 seconds?
Hey, we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity Radio Show. It's called the Charburger. We love Charburger. It's the home of the famous Char-Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, jumbo crispy onion rings, open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 3. That's the Charburger. B&B Video Games. They're the home of the 80s style arcade in the back, video game retail store in the front.
Business up front, party in the back.
Like Jordan McDaniel says, it's Albertville's mullet. It's a beautiful thing, but it's right by the Pizza Hut as an 80s place should be. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
so
how much more 80s can you get? Pizza Hut?
With baseball season in full swing right now, things are really getting kicked off.
Yeah,
And,
they are.
You know, spring training's been going on. I know, Jameson, you probably got a lot to say about the whole timer now, how they're having to abide by it, and it's gotten some people in trouble.
Yeah.
But there's even more. Something that came out last year was the pitch comm system. Basically, that's the way that they can digitally convey from the catcher to the pitcher what kind of pitch they would prefer. But there is one pitcher who has reversed that, and he is wearing the digipad on his glove. So I've got a little package here to talk a little bit about it, and then I want to get your comments afterwards. Here, take a look at this. And if you're not with us right now on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, you are missing out. You could see this video there as well. Okay, so here we go.
Max Scherzer may be the first pitcher in history to become his own catcher. Yes, Scherzer has a history of pitching extremely fast, saying the only reason he didn't pitch faster was because the batters kept calling time. But even that didn't always stop him. With the new pitch clock rule, Scherzer has already set the record with a 27-second strikeout. And to speed things up even further, he's began calling his own pitches. Last year, MLB introduced the new pitch comm system that allows catchers to call signs electronically without using traditional finger signs. But this year, Scherzer became the first pitcher to have one of these devices on his own glove, meaning that unlike the past 200 years of baseball, Scherzer will actually start telling his catcher what pitch is coming.
What do you think about that?
Okay, so when you asked me this, and I said, I bet it was Max Scherzer, because Max Scherzer is, you know, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, go ahead and say it. Just say it. He's a control freak.
He's a control freak.
Thank you.
He is an absolute control freak when it comes to this sort of thing. Like, I've seen games where he's in there and like he's pitching well, but he gave up a couple of hits and the manager comes out, and I've seen him say some very not
kind things,
not Jesus approved things to the manager, telling him to get back in the dugout.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's a control freak. So
he feels that he's responsible for the success of the team, right?
Yeah, when he's on the mound, he's like, this is me. Let me do what I do, because he lives and breathes this. So it doesn't surprise me that this is him doing this.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. And I think that catcher just kind of had to be like, okay, Max, yeah, cool. You do you, because fighting that is a futile battle for sure.
Exactly.
You know, and he has been the guy that has pushed the limits of the new pitch clock rule.
Yeah.
And
27-second strikeout. That's crazy.
You know, I think there's a lot of purists out there that hate this pitch clock thing.
Of course, I'm one of them.
But I have to say that it has sped up the games in spring training. And personally, like, to me, is like, I feel like if you don't want to watch a baseball game for 3 hours, you just don't like baseball. Go ruin some other sport.
Go
but anyway,
see the Savannah Bananas. Their game's quicker.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, I think this is cool. I think like I didn't notice PitchCom last year.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think that's a good thing.
Right.
Because they were able to implement it. It worked, and it didn't distract me from the game.
Yeah.
And, you know, what a lot of people might not understand is the whole traditional hand sign thing. If there's a runner on second, they can steal that sign. Like, that's allowed for the runner to be able to see what that pitch is and signal to the batter. It's a bit of gamesmanship, but I mean, it's been done for 200 years.
Right.
PitchCom eliminates that.
Yeah. I think there's one tradition that's never going to go away, and that's rubbing the balls with mud.
Yeah, it
That's just-
can't.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the mud comes from one place.
One place.
I have to bring that package back up sometime and let's take a look
Should.
at it. Yeah. But we're getting ready to talk with a baseball player and a softball player from
right.
Marshall
Yeah.
Christians. It's going to be a
It's
blast.
gonna be a good day.
Tell you what, let me start a song and then we'll get them here in the studio. And if you're not on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or what's the other place? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or there's a fourth one.
Everywhere.
Yeah, we are everywhere. So go on over there, check us out, and you can see them live and in person, as well as you can hear them on the radio if you can't do that. So here's Stephen Stanley with No Hopeless Soul.
This picture that he has up right here, where he has a black eye.
Yeah.
Okay, when he played for the Nationals, how he got that black eye is he was in batting practice.
Yeah.
He was practicing bunting, and the ball came up and hit him they broke his nose. Okay, broke his nose, had a black eye. He was scheduled to start that night. That's why he was doing batting practice. And they were like, all right, Max, we'll scratch you from his start. And he was like, no, you won't. That man took the mound, and I believe he shut them out and had, like, I think 10, 12 strikeouts.
He wasn't having it.
No, like, he went, like, you know how, like, Michael Jordan had the flu game?
Yes.
It's kind of like what he did. Like, all that adversity, and, like, even when he was pitching, like, his face was jiggling from all the, like, fluid that was gathering in his face. But he's a tough dude. Tough dude. First ballot Hall of Famer. Crazy, though. They call him Mad Max for a reason. But anyway.
Hey! What's up? Welcome, Gracie and Vincent. Vincent, you're going to have to pronounce your last name.
It's Tenchavez.
Tenchavez.
Like the number 10.
Ten Chavez. And then we got Gracie Tucker. I said that right, didn't I? Okay, good. If you can put these on and get close to the microphone so he can, or pull it up to you, whatever. Okay. So that way you'll hear you hear me?
Yeah.
You'll hear music in a minute. It'll be fun. So we're glad y'all are here.
We're glad to be here.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
You're not nervous at all, are you?
Yeah, I am.
No.
You're just talking about you and the stuff you do.
You're
So,
good
like,
at that.
Yeah.
Talking about you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like advanced mathematics or like, politics.
Still pre-calculus trigonometry.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be talking about any of that.
No, this is not a math pod.
Happy Pie Day, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just said not a math pod. And you're
You
bringing it
know,
up.
but Vincent should have brought me a pie. I
I
feel
think
like
I
it.
should have, yeah.
We should go get
So-
pie.
Yeah, after
Vincent,
this.
go do your job. What? I'm just not playing. What? I'm just messing.
He's the guest, dude.
I know. Hey, did you enjoy your charburger?
I did.
Vincent, I could tell them about how somebody royally messed up that order, but I won't do it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Talking about
they
talking,
messed it up.
talking
Said
about
no
doing
onions,
doing
no
his
pickles, nothing like
It
that.
wasn't.
Messed
It
up.
wasn't me actually.
Oh, here we go.
It really wasn't. They messed it up at the place.
Passing the buck.
Because I can show you on the pad where I wrote it down and said it to him.
Seth leaders take responsibility.
I would if I messed it up,
And,
and I mess up all the time, but I didn't that time.
That's good.
I'm sorry.
That's priceless.
I really did tell him no. You 3 things you didn't want,
Yeah.
right?
That makes me
You all you didn't want was
I didn't-
pickles.
Yeah, all I didn't want was pickles.
So yep, there was 3 things he asked not to have, and I told him.
Yep.
They obviously just remembered one.
All right.
It's
So-
okay.
Since you got me thinking about pie,
Pizza pie.
a pizza pie or a regular pie?
I like all.
Which
I like regular.
regular pie? Which,
I like pecan pie.
okay, pecan.
Is that your
Yeah.
Would
favorite?
that be your favorite?
What's yours, Vincent?
Apple pie.
Ah,
Apple.
very American of you. Very
Yeah.
patriotic.
Yeah. USA.
I think mine would have to be
USA.
pumpkin.
I like
yeah.
That's
pecan.
good too, yeah.
Yeah.
I do like pecan. I like the chocolate with chocolate.
Okay.
With chocolate.
I'm gonna add another wrinkle here, like a traditional pie or a fried pie.
Traditional.
Traditional, yeah.
Yeah, it's traditional.
Okay,
Yeah, fried pies are good, but they're just not the same.
That's true.
They're
they hit different.
they're basically
on
like
another level.
croissants that are hot, like
Ah.
with filling.
They
It's a
hit.
fried pie,
They hit
A
different.
croissant is not a fried pie, but
like a sealed croissant. With
So I wonder, are they still using the term bussin' when it comes to food?
unfortunately,
Yeah.
They are? Really? And it slaps? Is that another term used as well?
Yes.
I like that
Not
one
as
better.
much as bussin'.
Bussin'.
but-
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
do y'all ever use those terms?
Yeah.
if I'm on like
Gracie. What'd you say, Vince?
If I'm like in a good mood, I'm like, this is buzzing right now.
Nice.
So the guys have no idea what I've planned for later on in the show.
Dear Lord.
Nobody here is lactose intolerant, and we can all have sugar. So yeah, there's gonna be something go down on the Facebook Live later for all of you watching and listening right now, and it's gonna be fun.
Nice.
As long as you don't do it.
Just remember the donut, do not. Yeah, remember, it's not as bad as that.
Oh, good.
Man.
We're good.
We can't get much. That was real bad.
So
you ever had a donut with tartar sauce? How about that? Did you enjoy that? If he ever does that again,
We
it's
call that
over.
the Krusty Krab.
One had tartar sauce. One had let's see, one had sriracha.
Polynesian was
we
bad.
call the one with tartar sauce the Krispy Krab, like Krispy Kreme meets the Krusty
Were
Krab.
you there that day?
No,
Were you there that?
I was not. I was probably in Europe.
We had Polynesian.
He ate the whole Polynesian.
It was good.
Look, you could
It was
put like
decent.
Polynesian on some roadkill, and I'd probably be like, I'll taste it.
It
You know
was
what I'm
good.
saying? Like,
It was good.
You kill them, we grill them.
The possum.
that sounded Cajun. we good at possum.
I guarantee.
I guarantee.
All the fun.
Hey, put that raccoon in there, y'all pimp.
Wow.
So are y'all really good at school?
I'm okay at it.
Like good grades?
I'm not bad.
What does okay mean?
Good
Gracie?
enough.
Like A, B, the occasional C.
Okay.
That's
C's
how I
get
was.
degrees.
Gracie mean.
What's the difference though
Yeah.
between
This is my girl. Right?
What's the difference between 100 and a 97? I mean, there's really only 3 points, right?
Yeah, but it's still an A.
Yeah, right?
Not for me.
See, take a look at this.
It's bothering him.
See what you think of this.
Oh my god, I'm 97, and I didn't even study. What did you get? 100. Oh, congrats. 3-point difference, same thing. No. You got a 97 because that's all you could get. I got 100 because that's all there was to get.
That's definitely Vincent. That's me and Vincent
Is that
out there.
Vincent?
All right. 5 seconds, guys.
Man.
Athlete interview. Here we go.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
All right, we're here with Vincent Tenchavez. Did I say it right?
You said it right.
Come on. And Gracie Tucker. That's the last time I'm saying it.
Okay.
I just want it to be said that I said it right.
Quit while you're ahead.
Come
Quit
on,
while you're
everybody.
ahead.
Anyway, we are so lucky to have you. You are from Marshall Christian, and we have a great interview planned for you guys. This is going to be great. So I just learned, and my friend Erica over here, right? I mean, Grace.
Going so strong.
I'm done. Okay, game over.
So well.
Strike
Gracie,
again.
I know, strike one. Gracie, my friend Gracie over here. We said, what kind of grades do you get? She said ABC. I said, that's a girl after my own heart right there.
ABC.
It's a girl after. Vincent, on the other hand,
All A's.
look at this guy. Okay, I like you, Vincent.
A's for days.
So, both of you, okay. Gracie, you play softball. Vincent, you play baseball.
Yes,
Yes.
So, tell me about your season. Tell me when you started. You started playing softball. Tell me when you started playing baseball.
I played softball 5 years ago.
Started 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's my 5th year this year.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
having fun?
I am.
You still like it?
Senior year, yeah.
Ah.
I still like it.
Senior year.
What is
Almost-
your... That was my bad.
Go, no, go ahead.
What is your favorite part of playing softball?
That's a tough question.
Good answer.
I don't know, just like being with my team, creating a big family throughout the season.
Yeah.
Vincent?
I started playing baseball my 7th grade year,
Nice.
and then I quit to play travel basketball my 8th grade year, and then I fell back in love with baseball again.
Yeah?
So, for 5 years, this is my 5th year playing,
Nice.
and I really just enjoy everything, and mainly bonding with all the guys.
Yeah.
So.
Well, in the division, I know almost, y'all have walk-up songs still? Yeah?
Yes.
Do you have a walk-up
Of
song?
course.
What are your walk-up songs?
Mine's like I Look Good by Trolley Boy.
There's that. Vincent!
I went with No Role Models by J. Cole this year.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow. You go ahead.
My walk-up song?
Yeah, what's your walk-up song? Steven, we want walk-up songs.
This is turning into WWE more and more.
Sure.
I think my walk-up song was a metal song called Whitewashed. Has a really intimidating intro, which worked right up until the pitcher threw, and then that wasn't so intimidating anymore. Anyway, so Vincent, you've been playing for 5 years. What positions do you guys play?
I play second.
Mm-hmm.
I also play second, but
wow.
Also, I'm like a backup shortstop, and
Okay.
then one of the pitchers too.
All right. What of that is your favorite?
Second base.
Second
for
base.
sure.
All right. Like when you get the call to pitch, is it just?
How
does that make you feel?
I shouldn't say this, but like I get nervous. But
that makes sense.
Pretty normal.
Okay, so both of you guys are infielders. Yes. Tell us about like your favorite play of this past year. Like, just that favorite moment. Like, was there like an out that you got? Anything out of the ordinary? Anything super special?
It wasn't super special. It was super bad.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't me. Yesterday, pitcher Michaela got hit line drive to the
thigh.
To the thigh.
Yeah. That's not what you
It was
want.
pretty intense. I
Wow.
don't know. There hasn't been something like super like outstanding yet. 'Cause
And what color is that today?
The bruise.
The many colors of
it's like
black.
blue, purple, yellow.
Gotcha.
So, like, were you able to like collect the ball and get the out, or
No.
No. Okay. I was about to say, wouldn't that technically be like a
She
1
actually got up
to 4?
and she actually got up and got the ball to 4. So she didn't get the out, but she tried after she just got hit.
That's
Wow.
toughness right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ain't scared, never scared.
Did she get the ball and try to throw it at the at the runner, or she actually tried to...
No, she actually tried to get the out.
Nice.
It was the runner. She threw it at the runner.
Look.
Vincent,
yes.
when you hear these names, I want you to tell me what they mean to you and how they motivate you. Philip James.
Our basketball coach. He's a good Christian guy for sure, and
Yeah.
he always jokes around. I love him.
How about Tracy Cheek?
Oh, I love him too. He gets into the game like
Yeah.
a lot. And our principal too. So.
Oh yeah, he gets.
Coach Cheek was actually my youth pastor
Oh.
when I was like growing up as a kid. Yeah. Known Coach Cheek for a long time, but he is intense.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's great.
Jeff Simmons.
He's actually pretty chill. Like he's laid back, and he also jokes a lot too. So, all three, I love them all.
Gracie.
Yes.
Madison Hunt.
She is new. She's really fun to joke around with. I joke around with her a lot. She played college softball at Huntington College, so
Sweet.
she's kind of getting into the hang of things.
Wow.
So she's never coached softball before.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So explain the Golden Glove Award in softball. Tell me about that.
I got the most outs that season. That was 2 years ago. So
It's a pretty big deal.
pretty big deal.
No biggie.
No
Do
biggie.
you
Yeah.
put that on college
Yeah.
applications? Gold Glover. Gracie Gold Glover Tucker.
I mean,
Has a good wing to it. I like it.
she likes it. So, okay, you tell me a all-star second team, all-star baseball and basketball. Talk about that. Vincent, you are motivated.
Two-sport athlete.
You are, not that you're not Gracie.
He's not Gracie, but
She's 97. He's 100. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Gracie, you're going to be 100. Don't listen to that. Okay, go ahead.
I was just really happy when I heard the news. Like Coach G called me to his office and he was like, "You and 2 other people made All-State for basketball." I'm like, "Wow!" And then I was really shocked when they told me I made it to the second team on baseball too, because I'm just trying to be the best for my team. And
So what does that mean? What does that look like? Is it just an honor, or is it something you get to participate in?
it's just an honor.
That's it. That is an honor.
But I really appreciate it because all the coaches in the association vote for you.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a big deal. And Golden Glove, how'd that feel?
it felt pretty good at the time 2 years ago.
It's going to happen again this year.
Hopefully,
You're
yeah.
going 100. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one who's doing that, Vincent.
That's right. This is your year, Gracie.
This is. It's senior
This is
year.
your year. It's make or break time. Yeah. James.
So, with you being a senior, I know that like softball is just there's a different culture around it than there is baseball, because softball, it just seems like every softball team you watch seems like super tight knit and like it's a family, like you were talking about. Who is a senior that you looked up to when you were coming up that you want to be like to the underclassmen that you currently have?
Daisy Modes. She was always positive and stuff. She motivated everybody to do the best and everything. Her mom was also the coach, so I just kind of got to see that mom and daughter bond with it.
Yeah.
She was always positive, always bringing the team up.
Okay. So is that something that you want to do for the underclassmen that you currently have?
Absolutely.
Is to inject that kind of positivity?
Yes.
That's really cool. Really cool.
How about you, Vincent? Tell us a senior guy that's motivated you over the last few years.
I think back in my 7th grade year, a senior was Caleb Malone. He's a good man, like on and off the field and on the court too, because he played basketball. But he was really good, and he would help you out like in anything. And also his mom's my English teacher. So.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. She English teacher. Anyway, so when he gets back. Anyway, so you're the person who inspires you the most. You said your mom.
Yes.
Why?
My mom is the hardest working woman I've ever known. She works harder than any man I've ever met. She's actually my grandmother. I'm adopted by her. And my grandfather. She raised 2 kids, and then she's raising me and my sister at 60. She's always...
Wow.
She's not... It's hard to stay positive when you're raising 2 kids at 60.
Yeah.
But she has that mentality of, I'm not going to let anything get me down. Like, I have no time to be sad. I have no time to feel sorry for myself. Like, you just roll the punches, kind of. I love her.
Wow, that's awesome.
And you said Jesus Christ.
I did.
And I don't think that's a bad one, but give me somebody in your family that motivate. I hope Jesus motivates you.
I would say my dad.
Your dad.
Yes, he's a family doctor down in Boaz, and all his patients love him, and they know that he cares for them a lot, and that really like inspires me, and that's why I kind of want to be like a physician myself in the future.
Nice.
Which comes the straw for 100 too. I like that. Jameson?
Yes. Just kidding. So it says here that you have a weird right thumb.
I do.
What does that mean?
Like, I don't know, when I give the thumbs up and they're like, "What's wrong with your thumb?" It can like,
oh dude, I see it.
Bend like right there.
And holy cow. Is that also why you want to be a doctor, just to fix your own thumb? Like,
yes.
Maybe.
Somebody needs to pray for that.
Is that on your glove hand or your throwing hand?
It's my throwing hand.
Does that affect it at all? Nah.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't make things better.
I couldn't tell.
So, Gracie, your favorite subject is history.
Yes.
It says Coach Bees?
Yes, that is my history teacher.
Tell me about him.
So I should put Bible class on there because it's not history at all. Well, Bible is history. But we recently got done watching the movie Woodlawn.
Yes.
And it was so good. I've never seen it before,
It's a
so this
great
was my
movie.
first time
Still
watching
haven't
it.
Really?
He's just a down-to-earth person. He'll tell you the truth. He'll give it to you like it is. And I've learned a lot from him just by moving to Marshall Christian.
Yeah.
Like, moving back.
Yeah.
I
don't know what's happening, but I'm scared. Okay. Anyway. It's pie day.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, science.
Yes.
Talk about that, Vincent.
Well, our science teacher, Miss Bailey, she's been like at Marshall forever.
Yeah.
And she teaches it well. Like, she has her own PowerPoint presentations, and we take notes off of that, which prepares us for college.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just like to learn, why does everything happen, and what's the science behind that.
Yeah. Well, let's go into the fun stuff real quick. Let's start this. So, we asked you what your hobbies are, and Vincent says basketball, hanging out with your friends. So, what do you do when you hang out with your friends?
Man, we just go out to eat, and
I like food.
You can't go wrong with that.
Let's go.
No. And I'm interested. Do we have any paper over there, Steven? Just random paper.
Random paper. I'll try to
Loose
find
leaf paper, as we used to call it back in the day.
Gracie Tucker can she does hand lettering.
Oh yeah,
She does hand lettering. That's not going to intimidate. Yeah, we want you to do something for the varsity.
Oh,
but
I thought my dumb self thought that was like sign language. I was like, man, that's cool. No,
at the throw gang signs.
No.
Can you throw gang signs, Gracie? Go ahead. Show us your favorite.
There's not varsity approved.
No, I do not know how to do it.
Gracie, you are a whole nother person. Yeah. Look at it. Here we go.
Okay,
so, can you do something, make it the varsity radio show?
Okay.
Something. And so you hang out with your friends, you eat. What's your favorite place to eat?
I do not know.
What?
Vincent, come on, man. Steven, you missed his thumb. Show the thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Show the thumb.
Go ahead and show it to the camera right in front of you.
I killed him
right there. Oh, wow. Yeah, that one.
It looks like in Ratatouille.
Thumbs up.
I killed a man with these thumbs.
That's cool.
You might want to get that checked out.
Maybe.
Cool party trick, though.
So, yeah. So,
Sure.
while she's doing something really cool over here.
Varsity.
VAR is right there on that.
S-I-T-Y?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, no.
Anyway, so, Vincent, while we're waiting on that, I want to hear about the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you.
Okay.
Because Gracie, she's doing work here.
Oh. So, this happened like, I think 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I had to go home early to take a SNE test, and I was trying to back out of the school parking lot, and then next thing you know, I back into a really expensive car.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so the mom was thankfully in the car, and she said, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And I was like, No. I mean, there was no damage to either of our cars, so that's good. She said, "It's okay," and I'm like, I'm freaking out right now.
Yeah. Mildly intimidated.
Drove a little careful.
I did.
A little more careful that day. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Gracie, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you?
What did I put on that?
You put on there that you get a black eye every softball. So I just want to know how you win the Gold Glove Award and get a black eye all at the same time. Like,
very
I'm a
aggressive.
multitasker.
Look.
I own all the awards. It just happens.
Okay.
It just comes out of nowhere.
I mean, when they say keep your eye on the ball, that
Yeah.
you know,
Hey, I have an
she
Eye
does
on
it
the
now.
Ball award in a little. No, it's
Really?
She has a what?
An Eye on the Ball award.
It's in a little glass case, and it's the ball that I got hit in the eye with, and everybody signed it, and it says Eye on the Ball award.
That is hilarious.
I love it.
It's hilarious. I enjoy that. Also, you do modeling. Talk about that.
I model for Factory Connection.
Okay.
Nice.
So I like it. I just recently started, but it's a fun thing to do.
Nice.
That's cool.
I think that was one of your modeling pictures you sent us for.
Yes, it was.
For a promo, yeah. That's cool.
Chance Denny got mad at me because he said he needed an athletic one, and I just sent that one in.
It's an athlete, Gracie. Athlete.
Yes.
So, when did you start that? How did you get involved in that?
A lady at my church.
Uh-huh.
I was wearing a Factory Connection shirt, and she was like, "Oh, I buy clothes for them," and she was like, "Would you like to model?" And I was like, "Yeah, give it a shot."
Yeah.
So I kind of just went with it.
We'll do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Vincent, do a little modeling, man.
No.
And then I thought this was really cool, Gracie. You can kick a field goal.
When did that
Okay,
happen?
so last year I was at Asbury, and I was a cheerleader there.
Right.
And I was going to the bathroom before the game, and the coaches were standing, at the field goal thing, and they were like, "Okay, well, you got to kick a field goal to go to the bathroom." And I was like, "Okay." So I kicked one, and it didn't make it.
Oh.
But I tried.
It tries.
I tried. And
She realized she had a gift.
The whole football team saw me, and they were like, "What the heck is she doing?" Like,
This girl's got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I just had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So.
I feel bad for that moment. So Vincent, you have a pet turtle.
I do.
What is your pet turtle's
Vincent.
name?
It's from the Wonder Pets, and I named it Tuck because that's what the turtle's name is on that show.
Nice.
So we were kind of hoping you would bring him, but
he's too big.
Yeah.
Like,
and it cracks me up that Vincent's favorite song is Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
Is that what you put?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And we can't play that song here, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, there we go. Wonder Pets right there.
I just pretended what I knew what the Wonder Pets were. I was like, oh, okay.
So I don't want to hurt your feelings or make you cry, but how long do turtles live?
I have no idea.
How long has your turtle lived?
Very long. I've had him since he was 6. I'm 17.
So I think they can live, depending on what species, a lot of them live up to like 50 years. So
that's cool.
Mhm.
I think those Galapagos live 100.
They live like hundreds of years. Yeah.
It's crazy. Wow. So maybe we do need a turtle because it'll outlast us, and then we don't have to be upset. So
what? How does that make sense?
I mean, because it doesn't die. In your
But, I mean,
time,
we're
you
dead.
die. Yeah, but then I don't. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be upset because I'm dead.
Well,
Turtle's gonna have all my stuff. That
Hunger Games, your favorite movie?
Yes, it is.
What makes it your favorite?
Well, I saw it go back on Netflix the other day, so I rewatched all 4 of those movies, and I don't know, I really like it.
You enjoy it.
I just enjoy it.
Did that inspire your ability to use a bow and arrow?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like how he does that now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can admit it. Like
it kind of did,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it's cool.
I really like archery and bow and arrow
Mhm.
stuff too, and it's fun.
Nice. I like it. So 10 things I hate about you.
I absolutely love rom-coms.
Goated pick, by the way. Goated pick. Yes, it's a great movie.
I love that movie. Me and my sister watch it like once a week, you know. I love
Once
that
a
movie.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Classic Heath Ledger, Julia Stiles,
Yes.
It's good stuff.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Good movie. Great movie.
Good stuff. And you want to be an interior designer.
I do.
How'd you get into that?
I love decorating stuff, organizing things. I love making things look pretty.
Mhm.
So, and I love when like I go into my room and everything's organized, and I love redecorating things. So.
Nice. At Christmas time, are you like the head decorator?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you're the tree decorator.
I put the tree up all by myself, do all the ornaments, make it look nice and everything.
They know not to.
They know not to mess with it. It's my job.
Do not get in the way of Gracie. You will die.
Okay, so I have to ask though, if we're doing this Christmas tree thing,
Okay.
are you a long, tall, skinny tree person or a big, fat tree person?
I like it tall, and I like it like medium size, not like too big.
Okay.
But I like it tall. I like
a,
tall.
I like a big tree.
Mhm.
Like my parents for the longest time would just get like these like glorified pencils, stick them in, and I'm just like, why? Like I know we're poor, but I mean we can have a little bit more room under the tree, right? I
Right.
mean, anyway.
Nice. Well, guys, I have enjoyed this. I know we're about to do something crazy in a minute.
Crazy
Steven.
fun.
It's crazy fun.
It's gonna be a blast.
And
You can enjoy it.
Anyway, Steven, you want to set that up?
Oh, sure. You need to come on over to Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and see this live because we're going to do this thing. I noticed it over on TikTok. It's a trend right now. It's combining 2 things. Ice cream is involved, so everybody should be very happy.
I like that.
So stick
Should
around.
be.
We'll do this. Well, actually, over on socials. So come on over there if you're not watching right now. All right, in the meantime, some more great music for you. I got Elevation Rhythm with Akia Stoy right here on the Varsity Radio Show. All right, we get this thing ready.
Here we go. I believe in you, Gracie.
That's-
Vincent, I want 100 here.
Okay.
100. 100.
You know my middle name is Vincent.
Not 97.
Wow.
Do you think that makes us connected in some way?
I think it
Probably
does.
not. Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Everybody gets a plate as well.
Oh.
Hey, did you like that?
What's the plate for?
I feel like we're mixing something up.
We're not mixing.
Y'all sound traumatized from
It's
the
already
donut
in
thing.
here.
We're layered.
If you got a hold of what I think you got a hold of,
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, don't know if you've seen this trick, but they say it's absolutely amazing. Take a fruit roll-up. You open it up.
Okay, this is a good
and
trick.
Then you put ice cream in the middle like a burrito.
Like a burrito!
You wrap it up and
this
then
is amazing.
Crunch into it.
Steven!
They say that it freezes on contact.
Okay.
So
For a second, I thought.
10 seconds after you put it into the fruit roll-up.
Okay.
And then we'll see.
For a second, I thought Steven had gotten a hold of some of that
was
Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream.
No. I do have a video of that, though. Matt Mitchell tried it out. I got that video. It's hilarious.
Did he throw it up?
No, almost. He combined it with another food.
So I need to put the ice cream in the burrito.
Yeah, so you open up the fruit roll-up like a burrito.
Right.
Put the ice cream in and then wrap it up as much as you can.
Okay.
Without getting too nasty, you know.
Steven, this is a good little trick you pulled here.
I thought you'd like it. No tartar sauce, no sriracha, no Polynesian sauce
This
involved.
is much nicer than what you did to me before.
We'll call this one Will It Burrito.
I like it. And
God, that smell brings back so many memories.
Doesn't it, though?
Mm.
You know, they have them now sometimes with like tongue tattoos. They got stuff printed on there.
I think mine has tongue
Yeah,
tattoos. Oh,
mine
does it?
does too.
You lay it on your tongue, keep it on there, and then
it's getting hard.
See?
Wow.
Yeah. So this is what I want to do. Let's try it out. You guys all got them wrapped up yet?
Almost.
Almost.
I would approve.
I'm not gonna put too much on it.
No, you got to do it like that, Gracie.
Like
there.
leaking
Like a
out the sauce.
burrito.
Yeah. It freezes up.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
And then it gets crunchy.
Bro.
Oh, man.
Might be the best way to eat a fruit roll-up.
Why did we not know about this as kids?
Right? Yeah.
It's amazing.
Uh-huh.
I want to know what kid discovered this.
Oh my gosh.
They're probably unsupervised at home.
I heard that crunch.
Mm.
Yeah. Cool.
It tastes like.
My tongue tattoos are coming off on the ice cream.
No. It's the same consistency. Like when you get the ice cream bars with the chocolate thing on the outside.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh, it's like a chocolate shell,
Mhm.
except it's like a fruit shell.
Except when you start chewing into it,
Yeah.
it's much chewier.
So what do we all think? Is it approved?
I love it.
I love it. That's
Really?
really good.
Yeah, cool.
My kids will never get this, but it's so good.
Because it's sugar on sugar.
Man.
That's great.
My dentist is a big fan of this.
Oh, yeah.
All he sees is dollar signs.
What do you think, Vincent?
It's good. Yeah.
Steven, this is good.
Glad you like it.
This beats Polynesian and donut all day.
This is bussin'.
Oh, look at that.
There we
I
go.
got a bussin'. Nice.
Oh,
All right, so let me go ahead and play this. So they do have this new ranch-flavored ice cream out right now, and it's...
my teeth are sticking together.
I don't know about it. Here, Matt Mitchell tried it out. Let me play that video for you guys.
That was good.
I found it. Yeah, ranch ice cream. Brought to you by the same sick freaks that made that mac and cheese ice cream. Yeah, ooh, and it smells like ranch. Yeah, that tastes like ranch. Okay, well, I thought that might happen, so I have a backup plan. Just bear with me.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
No way.
Much better. This is the lowest point of my life.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Steven,
Yeah.
did you actually try this?
No, I didn't. I knew
Steven.
I'd be having to push buttons over here, so
Steven,
I'll let you guys try it. I'll try
this
it later.
is legit fun. This is legit good, though.
Yeah?
It is
How'd
good.
you like it?
I feel like people could sell that out of an ice cream truck.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's an idea.
That's a good
No.
idea.
I'm just selling.
Hey, it was
Just
our
saying.
first. You can't have it.
Yeah. That was good.
Y'all ready for freestyle?
Man, am I?
I can play another song if you'd rather.
No, I'm ready.
Okay.
My teeth are unstuck now.
Let me get my ID
Finally.
going here, and we'll get it.
I'm enjoying my ice cream. Thank you.
It's very good.
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Streaming online at 885jfm.com. The Varsity Freestyle.
Woo! We are here ready for you to win some 5-person all-day pass to B&B video game. It is a fun place to be. It is a fun place to hang out.
It's the one place to be.
I mean, it is awesome. And so, hey, we're going to give you a chance to win, and I believe that you know the answer to this. So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to ask a question. You're going to call in and answer it. If you answer that, we'll give you 2 more. But don't be afraid, because we're like phone a friend and we have all the answers. So we got you. You're gonna come away with a 5-person all-day pass. All you got to do is call in. So, question number 1. Where in Florida is Disney World located? Where in Florida is Disney World located?
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
My goodness, that was quick. We got somebody on the phone already.
Man, quick draw. Who we got there? Hello?
Hey, can you hear us? Well...
Is my car's extended warranty?
Oh, yeah, it's probably that. Okay.
Hello.
I'll open it back up, and I'll get to some music, and maybe we'll get that caller back, okay?
Yep.
Here we go. It's Ty Brazel with Destiny. Every time I hear that song, it sounds like a good neighbor. State Farm is
Yes, there it is.
You guys remember those commercials where they'd sing the jingle and she would appear?
Oh, yeah. It's good stuff.
Like a good neighbor. It's Jake with State Farm.
What do you wear? Jake with State Farm.
Khakis. That was delicious. Like I'm amazed how good that was.
Let me check this out and see.
It shouldn't be.
It smells amazing from over here.
It was really good.
Hey, did you call in to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games?
I did.
Awesome.
Hey!
What's your name?
Drake.
Jake from State Farm.
Are you wearing khakis at this moment?
Please say
I'm
yes.
not.
No, Jake.
So blue jeans, I guess?
You guys know who this is.
That's my
There
boyfriend.
it is.
Hey.
I guess I know where you're going on today. Anyways.
Let me break over into radio real quick. I just wanted to make sure we had somebody on the phone. So stay there for me for just a second, and we'll bring you right up, okay?
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
Oh, like the rapper.
All right, we have Jake from State Farm. Drake from State Farm. Also,
I think
we got
actually from Canada.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm so confused right now. The question is this: where in Florida is Disney World located?
In Orlando.
You got it, man. Question number 2. I like that little celebration over there. Next one, I want to hear you dance. Okay.
Hear you dance.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, next
that, like,
question.
Smelling color. Anyway.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
What is the symbol that represents St. Patrick's Day?
What is the what?
Symbol that represents St. Patrick's Day. It's happening Friday.
The 4-leaf clover, yeah?
You got it, man.
Ah, good on you, boy.
Oh, hold up. I gotta dance.
All right. Go ahead, dance.
They're after his Lucky Charms.
Okay. This is the last question. Where is the world's largest active volcano located?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Wait. Mariana Trench, maybe? No.
It's called Mauna Loa.
Mauna Loa.
So let that.
Mauna Loa.
Yeah, Mauna Loa. Sounds a lot like aloha to me.
Yeah. Aloha.
Get this.
It could be.
It's the aloha. It's in the Aloha state.
The 50th state.
It is an island in the Pacific Ocean.
It's a bunch of islands.
Hawaii.
Yes! I don't know how you did that, but you're a brilliant genius. Thank you so much for playing the game.
Stay on the line.
Stay on the line. Steven's going to get to you. And you're welcome. We're glad that we contributed to you. Your next date. You and Gracie's next date. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anything for you, dancing.
I love the way he laughed.
Nice.
The way he laughed was like, ha, date.
You still there?
She wishes.
All right.
It's okay,
I think he's
Grace.
gone now. You still there?
Just want to make sure you have a free date there. You know,
You can bring some friends too. It's a 5-person all day pass.
Yeah, you could bring Vincent.
We could just bring
You
Vincent.
could double date and then have
Vincent
a
could
fifth
come.
wheel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know how Vincent would be at a arcade though. He seems very competitive.
Vincent,
I do.
do you have a girlfriend?
I
Vincent,
do.
is there, yes. Okay, so now we got a double date. So now you
Double
just got to
date
pick
and
up a
then
third wheel.
Have a pathetic friend that doesn't have
Yeah.
you.
Or
Yes,
brother or
please
sister?
don't name those people.
I was that pathetic friend.
No, you weren't.
I have third wheeled on more than one occasion, and sometimes it's fine. It doesn't matter. Other times, like when you're at like a drive-in movie theater, it's like just boring. Anyway.
So does everybody still fist bump?
Yeah, me and Gracie did a minute ago.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Did she present the fist to bump, or did
No,
you?
I did.
Okay.
Who initiated the bump? Yeah,
I
that's the
did.
question.
It was
Okay.
me.
Did they call it? Do you guys like secretly call that like the boomer bump or anything?
Absolutely
Like,
not.
I am not that
Never heard of
old.
that.
I am not that old.
Boomer bump.
I'm a millennial.
You know, fist bumps
For
can
the
be
record.
very, very powerful.
I'm very offended by
especially if teachers get involved. So I found this and I thought, yeah, let's use it.
Like all my kind.
Of my students are yet again holding hands and they just love each other so much. Oh wait, no. Josh is holding us at a 500,000 volt charge. And now Mark's hair is starting to go. And so Alex is going to give him a fist bump and everybody is going to be so happy. Alex, whenever you are ready, go.
Oh! that they got the whole class?
The whole class.
Wow.
Everybody was connected.
That science teacher had a vendetta. He said, "I'm gonna get these kids.
Yeah.
He's trying to prove a point.
Y'all playing, but here I am."
I'm going to say it's a project, but it's really to get them back.
It's like
It's an
I got really
experiment.
mad, and every time he got mad, he's like, "All right, everybody, hold hands again." it's popping time.
It's popping time.
Oh, do you know, maybe I should play this. Maybe
That's
I should play
beautiful.
this video.
Oh, thanks.
Maybe I should play this
Poppin'
video for our
time.
guests because they didn't get a chance to see this in all of its
Sadly.
glory.
Sadly.
Yeah. Do either of you have pets?
I do.
I was
Okay.
that turtle.
Oh, that's right.
He has
Turtle.
a pet turtle.
Gracie, what do you have?
I have 2 dogs and a cat.
Okay, nobody has a snake.
No.
No.
Thank
My best
God.
friend has a snake, though.
You got to wash your snake.
What?
See what I'm talking about? This is a king cobra. And I don't know if that's Head and Shoulder shampoo or what's going on here, but watch this. I've never seen anybody wash a snake before.
And I hope I never do again. Lord,
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
whatever you're doing for that man, don't do for me.
You know, I think that snakes are very confident animals. I don't think they need a pep me up or anything like that.
What's
I think
wrong with
they
If I
being
could
know.
confident?
destroy anything around me, I'd be confident too.
Though sometimes I think mules, horses, different animals like that out on the farm, sometimes they feel like they don't quite measure up and they need a little encouragement from
wow.
time to time. So
Wow.
here's that encouragement.
I'm gonna
Thing
dream
is, Ronnie,
Right. Yeah. Just go ahead and tell me. I need to hear this right now.
what you see in the mirror is just your perception. Okay? It doesn't have to be like that. Other people see you differently. Okay? So, don't take it to heart. And also, the camera adds £10, apparently. So, that's, so don't worry about that either.
More like 20 pounds.
As far as the...
I'm a fat donkey.
Don't get upset about it. It's fine. You don't have to quiver your bottom lip, but it's fine. Just keep a very positive mental attitude
donkeys
and
in
a
the back.
positive self-image. Very important. Okay? That's it. All right? You're actually a very, very handsome donkey.
This is
What
this.
was that I just watched?
Look, man. Sometimes,
Look at the donkeys in the back.
sometimes, my man, you got to get off the farm because once you start talking to the animals and they start talking back,
There's an issue.
it's time to go into town.
That-
Go into town for a little bit.
Dr.
break.
Doolittle was a good idea that probably should never happen.
No, man.
Okay,
That's
let
what-
me
that's
ask you.
what- that's
Let
what
me
we're at in
ask y'all this.
2023. We're giving positive affirmations to a
Yeah.
donkey. Like, what is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Seth. I'm sorry.
No, I just lost what. Oh, if you could be a part of any TV show or movie, a character of that movie, what would it be, and who would you be? Come on, Vincent, talk to me.
I don't know. I can't say Hunger Games. I don't want to die.
No, that'd be a terrifying
yeah.
show to be a part of.
You just got to win.
Yeah.
But if you don't, Gracie,
That's their problem, not mine.
Outer Banks.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
I just watched the 3rd season. It was amazing.
Don't tell me because me and Jake haven't watched it yet.
Okay, all right.
So
Don't tell her about everyone dying.
It's gonna be really good.
I'm kidding. I haven't even watched it.
I've never watched it.
I'd probably be Key. Y'all have never watched it, so y'all don't even know.
We don't
who
know.
I'm
just gonna nod my head like I know.
Yes.
I'd probably be Key. I like her.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
There's Vin. Do you have an answer now, Vincent?
It's a her.
There she is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Vincent, we know you don't want to be Key, so
that's her.
We know you don't want to be Key, so
does the reality shows count?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a show on CBS called Survivor, and
never heard of it.
I mean, it's only been around for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, Vincent.
Like, there's like 20 people, and they have to, I guess, survive in the wild for $1 million.
Right.
They vote out one person each episode, so it's a survival show, but it's also a strategy show.
Right.
He said he didn't want to die in the Hunger Games, and he's put out in the wild.
That's different.
I mean, it's reality TV, so you know there's food eventually.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'd be okay with the Hunger Games if I didn't have to dress like they dress. It's a bit too extra for me. But anyway,
I would not.
What show would you be in?
Me? That's a good question. I'm gonna have to think about.
While he's thinking, I got a little something for Vincent here.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I know he likes turtles.
Oh,
how fast does your turtle go? Is he fast or is he slow?
I think he's slow.
You think he's slow? Okay.
Yeah, he stays in his little
terrarium.
Yes.
All right. Well, this turtle, not so slow.
Get it, boy. See? They do go fast. It's not.
My dude.
Wow.
And that is my point exactly. That's what happened to me when I left that turtle as a kid. He just took off.
Mm-hmm.
He said bye.
He said out.
Did y'all see the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trailer?
There's another one?
There's a new one. Seth
Another
Rogen is putting this one out. It's coming in August, and it's so good. Y'all want to see it?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Wow.
Stay still. Stay still. Now. Oh! Let's try that again, but with ninja stars. Hey, why do we pick a fruit shaped exactly like my head? Just stop talking. You're ruining my concentration.
You're fine. Chill. He's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
Wait, did you hear that? What was that? Well, nothing we can do. You guys want to grab pizza?
What the heck are those things? They look like little Shreks to me.
Oh, we've prepared our whole lives for this. Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick.
Leo, what happened? Is Donnie bleeding? It was an accident.
Mikey, watch out!
Wow.
So you were baby turtles who made contact with mystery goo.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like, it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze.
It's nice, right? It's ooze.
Look at that lineup.
Nice.
All these
Wow.
people. I'm gonna bring it back to that lineup because it's massive. It's crazy. All these people involved in this. It's good
John
stuff.
Cena.
Post Malone.
Post Malone. John Cena.
Paul Rudd.
John Cena.
Yeah. Jackie Chan's in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll
That was-
finally get to see John Cena. Because no one can see him. I'm terrible.
I don't know what to think about Master Splinter in that one. He had a fro. Did you see that?
Look,
It was like one little shot of him.
anything is better than what it was. The live action thing, like
Yeah.
Megan Fox, anything will be better. That wasn't live action. That was CGI.
Yeah. I got you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like 70 throwback.
I'm excited
rap.
about it.
It looks cool.
Yeah. You know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were big when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it's hard
I
to believe
remember that.
they're still around.
I remember that.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
But
And
anyway.
they have like Bebop in there instead of Shredder. That's the only.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one Nintendo game that I remember the cheat code for. BA, up, down, BA, left, right, BA, start.
Wow.
All these years later. Oh, I finally went back and beat Mario Brothers 3 recently.
Wow.
And to commemorate it, I actually have a tumbler at the house. I have to bring it in. But it's got Super Mario Brothers 3 on the front. And it's got my name on the back.
Nice.
I won it off a TikTok contest. So, yeah.
Wow.
So-
Anyway, have y'all ever kind of, played a little bit with Super Nintendo stuff on the Switch or anything like that? Y'all?
I have a funny story about that, actually. So while I was in Vienna, the pastor's kids are like 11 and 12, boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Kai and Mia are their names. And the pastors were asked to be at a wedding. And weddings in Austria last a long time. So they're like, hey, will you just like stay over there with them? Just make sure they're okay. So essentially, I was like babysitting. And Kai was like, hey, do you want to play some Nintendo on the Switch? I was like, sure. I was a PlayStation kid growing up, so I didn't play a lot of Mario. And we played for like 20 minutes before this kid looked at me and said, you know what? This isn't fun anymore.
Oh.
Like, you don't play this a lot, do you? And I was like, no, Kai, because I kept dying, and he had to keep rescuing me.
Uh-huh.
I've never been more belittled and ashamed of myself in my entire life.
Right?
Because I had a 12-year-old kid just look at me like, you don't play video games very well, do you, boomer?
Wow.
So he didn't say that, but that's what I felt.
I got you.
He was way too nice to be that mean.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay. How about Gracie? Gracie, you play Switch? You ever throw back to some of those older games?
No.
No? Okay. How about you, Vincent?
Yeah, I have a Nintendo Switch. I just haven't played it in a while.
Okay. Gotcha.
What's your favorite game?
Super Smash Bros. on the Switch.
Have you ever played anything, Gracie?
No.
Nope.
No video games at all?
No.
Wow.
She ain't got no time for that.
I played. Wii doesn't count.
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does. It does.
Sure.
It does.
I had a Wii when I was little. Me and my sister did, and we played like the Wii.
The Wii Sports?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I let
bowling.
my son still plays Wii. If you do the boxing, that's a full blown workout. Boys
Have
and
you
girls.
seen the videos that when guys that play Wii baseball, they like tape the controller to an actual bat and start taking swings, and they just hit nukes? Like, it's hilarious. Just
wow.
hilarious.
That's funny. I have not seen that, but now I do want to see that.
Did you ever figure out what TV show you'd be in?
For me, so Boy Meets World was my favorite.
All right.
Really good show.
Corey,
I like that one.
Boy Meets World.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I think we all had a crush on Topanga at that point.
Yep, in the 90s for sure.
All of us did.
Our guests, did they know anything about Topanga?
Topanga.
Y'all know anything about Topanga?
Corey, Topanga, Sean, Eric.
Tell me you do.
Gracie or Vincent? Anything
Gracie.
about Topanga?
You watch Boy Meets World? Topanga.
Topanga.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
she
good.
knows.
Good.
Topanga with the good hair. Yeah.
Yeah, with the like
Yeah.
scrunched hair, kind of.
Yeah.
Scrunched
Yeah.
hair. with
She
the
did at
wavy.
one point. Yeah. She
Yeah.
was wavy when she
It
was
was like down
in
to
the-
here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Uh,
So we're not that old.
oh.
Yay.
Steven, what would yours be?
Oh, I was just thinking about that.
I think I got mine. If you're thinking.
I'd love to be Zach off Saved by the Bell.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
now that
That'd
would
be
be
fun.
good. That
Yeah.
would be good.
Uh-huh.
That would be nice. Jameson.
So. I think I would be in The Last of Us.
The new series.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I played the video game.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite video game of all time.
Right.
So I think I would like to be in The Last of Us. Just
Never seen that.
oh,
It's just-
it's great.
Pedro Pascal is everywhere right now.
Oh no! I changed my mind. I want to be in The Mandalorian.
Oh, that's
Star
Pedro
Wars.
Pascal
It
as
is.
well.
Yes. You said that, and I was like, "Duh, Star Wars."
So you would be Mando.
much rather be in.
What
yeah.
is his actual name in there? They've
Din
said it-
Djarin.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. So I'm up to date now. He's gone to the
Mines of Mandalore.
yeah, to what is it? Bathe in the living waters.
Yes.
And everything has gone wrong. It's been
Just
really
about like Bo-Katan had to rescue him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, spoilers aren't a thing at this point.
Right. Tomorrow the new episode comes out, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the new episodes of Ted Lasso coming out. If you haven't seen Ted
Final
Lasso.
season, right?
Yeah. It was only a 3-season arc.
Right.
But, yeah. Fun times.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
superhero.
I feel like I've lost both of our guests.
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Well, do y'all like to drive fast? You two?
No, I'm a safe driver.
You're-
Or I try to be safe.
Yeah, after
Vincent,
that.
don't lie over there.
I'm not lying.
No, he backed into the car. Yeah.
His mom is watching. He's gonna say he's
Oh.
a safe driver.
I'm more of a Tracy Chapman kind of guy. I like to go in a fast car.
Oh.
Some of you were too young to understand that reference.
How about Ricky Bobby? Gotta go fast. You know, I saw at Ricky Bobby's the actual the mansion is up for sale right now.
Wait, what?
Yes, Ricky Bobby's mansion is up for sale right now.
Is it like in good condition or is it like run down and dilapidated?
Right? Yeah, I'm gonna double check real quick. Let me hit Talladega Nights mansion is for sale in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nice.
Of course.
The Lake Norman mansion. It's on the market at nearly $10 million. So it's a nice shape.
Small
Man.
price. Small
Chump
price.
change.
For a
you know.
small price, you can
Hey.
live the life of Ricky Bobby.
December, we wanted to buy the Christmas Story house.
Nobody-
Did that thing ever sell?
Nobody knew how much it was until we called and we asked how much it was, and they actually told us on the air.
What?
I thought that was one of the coolest
They did.
segments
Nice.
we ever did.
We called the real estate
Did you
agent.
put in a bid?
No,
No.
we just needed to know how much because the guy who
More than
originally-
we had. I'll
the
just
guy
say
who
that.
the guy who bought it for like $100,000 off of eBay.
Originally.
And now they're wanting
Originally.
multi-million dollars for the whole community that's been bought.
About
Yeah.
It's all part of it.
$15 to $20 million.
Yeah,
crazy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
But, and this is what I did the math because I actually went there. They charge.
Wait, you've been there?
Yeah. $15, $20 a ticket. And they have, how many, Steven? Thousands of people visit every
Oh, yeah.
year. So you eventually would make your money back.
Yeah, you would recoup it. It'd take a little while.
It would take a while.
Yeah.
You would just have to be able to upfront it. You like A Christmas Story?
The movie.
I do.
They came out with a new one this year.
I ain't
It
trying
was
to hear
great.
I ain't even trying to hear it.
It was great.
Not trying to hear it.
Oh, it was great.
One thing I haven't seen in a while is Cribs. Have y'all seen Cribs?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's been a while.
I think they stopped doing that
Did they
a
stop?
long
I don't
time
know
ago.
what that
Yeah.
is.
It used to be on MTV. all these rich
they would
people,
go to
they
like
show their
athletes,
houses.
musicians, actors' houses, and they would be like, "This is what my house looks like."
Yeah.
Some of it was embellished. Some episodes were not. Like sometimes they would like fly in different car or fly in. They would bring in different cars and put it there to make it seem like they were living a more lavish
Stage
lifestyle.
it a little bit. I got
But
you.
only a little bit.
Yeah.
There were some of them they just didn't have to. They were
No,
like, we
they've got
went in and it
a
was
basketball
just like,
court in their house. They got an indoor pool. They got a bowling
Yeah.
alley. They got a
It's
theater room.
crazy.
Normal.
It was kind of neat. Neat
it
to
was really
see.
cool.
The average stuff,
You know.
Vincent. Tell me you got something with the Cribs.
No.
Yeah.
I was just reminiscing a little bit.
Yeah, I remember that show though.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Some of the things you'd see.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a show called Monster House. I don't know if you remember that one.
I know the movie.
That's a
Monster
movie,
House.
Monster
Not
House.
Monster House. What was it? But basically the concept, they would come in and they say, okay, you got to give us access to your living room, like a spot in your house that needs renovated. And then they would find something that they loved and they would design it like an alien house, or they would do like a cityscape on the inside. It was all functional, awesome stuff, but they would literally take over your house for 2 days and do this.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
So, y'all, has your dad ever like tried to teach you something that he was really good at when he was a kid? I mean, maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it was your sport. Maybe he was really good in your sport. Like for you, Vincent, maybe he's really good at baseball. Has your dad ever tried to teach you something that he was really good at when he was a kid? And he kind of showed off a little bit.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Probably like when I was a Boy Scout back then.
Ah, gotcha.
He tried to teach me a little bit, and I just couldn't. Like,
Okay.
I don't know.
How about for you, Gracie?
Not really. My dad was kind of like the bad kid. He was really bad. So
I got you. Well, I came across this guy. He's over on TikTok. He's the Southern dad. This guy is
Southern
hilarious.
dad.
And he is showing his kid how to skateboard.
Oh no.
But the dude is amazing. Look at this.
I learned how to drop in.
Oh, no.
Let me show you. Hold on.
Oh, I love this.
Okay, here we go, baby. So, you see?
You totally think it's going a different direction.
yeah.
You can't stand right there, son. I'm trying to come through right here and shred. Okay? See how,
What?
see how I popped it up? Oh yeah. Good looking physique, my friend.
Physique.
I just had to tell him. I'm sorry.
That was great.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
That guy's hilarious.
My favorite part, I would kill for that vintage Dale Earnhardt hat.
Dale Earnhardt. Yeah.
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 Nice.
But anyway, I've seen this guy's videos, and I had no idea that he could drop in and do that.
Yep.
That's amazing.
I'm impressed.
Wow.
The skater kids never die.
It's enjoyable.
So when you're trying to go to sleep, for me, I have to bounce around my thoughts a little bit. I have to think a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So my mind kind of wanders. And then as it wanders, I can finally fall asleep. So a lot of stuff goes through my head. This guy, I don't know if he has a problem or what's up with him, but he is thinking all the time. He just has to answer a simple question. He's playing two roles. He's playing, it's one guy playing two roles, but I think you'll get the hint on this one. Take a look.
So you want pancakes or waffles? I'm still thinking. It's really not that hard of a decision, man. Just bottled water companies don't produce water. They produce plastic bottles. Don't do this. Historically, pirates have always been really good at employing people with physical disabilities. Waffles or pancakes? When we're young, we sneak out of the house to go to parties, but when we're old, we sneak out of parties to go back home. Waffles or pancakes? Bananas are no longer the food that most closely resembles the telephone. Pick waffles or pancakes, man. It's now the Pop-Tart. Waffles or pancakes? You alright?
He's right. Bananas
Everything he said was true.
Yeah.
What would be the one that most closely resembles the phone now?
Pop-Tart. Yeah. He said the food that would most
I thought you said
represent-
fruit, and I was like, Pop-Tart ain't a fruit.
No, the food. Yeah.
I mean, I know like Pluto's not a planet, and like they've demoted.
That messed up the whole mnemonic. You remember that?
Yeah.
My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. Is how it used to be, because the P was at the end. Y'all use mnemonics?
Go ahead,
in
Gracie.
school,
Quote
Gracie?
off the planets.
Do y'all use? Do y'all ever use mnemonics to remember stuff, Vincent?
Ours was just like the nachos instead of like 9 pancakes. It was nachos.
Yeah, that's how you do it. So my very educated mother just served us nachos. Yeah.
I'm glad y'all did that. They looked at us in school and said, these kids ain't leaving this planet, so we're not going to try and teach them where the other ones are.
That destroyed me when Pluto was taken away as a planet.
I know.
How do you think
hurt
Pluto
my
feels?
feelings? Right?
You know, I know Pluto's a long way away. Do you think it's gotten the news yet? Or do you think it still thinks it's a planet?
Maybe it still thinks.
That's funny.
Identity issues.
And probably true. That's hilarious.
Like a satellite crashes into it. And so, what do you hear? We're here to inform you you were no longer a planet.
The end.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Well, I guess it's about time to do some buzzer beaters,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna close the show. We're gonna tell people where to find us on social media. I will say that. You will tell them on Instagram. Gracie, you'll tell them on Facebook. You'll tell them on Twitter.
Okay.
And then and then Steven, you're up.
So you just read off the at whatever.
Yeah. Cool. It's gonna be fun.
So I'm starting.
And then we're gonna take a picture. Yeah.
And sign the door and all that
And
stuff.
sign the door. All the fun stuff.
Instagrams.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. We're having too much fun.
For the first time. Oh, no, I didn't use all my videos. I got another one. You want to see it?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. How about some fresh paps? You like some fresh paps?
Oh.
What is
Cats fighting.
You tell my family I ain't got no regrets. Oh, okay, Natalie. Okay, Natalie. You think you ready to get this paw work? Well, then let's get it in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up now? What's up now? Keep that same energy. Back up, Cordell. The table ain't for you, man. Let me just touch the cloth, Rudy. About to touch these skibbity pads, bro. Back up. You doing with skibbity pads? Oh, we can't break bread at the table, bro. I got these skibbity pads preheated at 375, Playboy. Oh my God! Somewhere. Oh, pat. Skibbity pat. I can skibbity pat. You up all day. Back up, Curtis, man. Oh yeah.
He out.
Now get your paws together and reflect. Skibbity pat. Skibbity. Oh, pat. Hey, don't you ever walk across my bricks. Skibbity pat. Yes, it is. Hey, grab me over. Skibbity pat, man. Y'all put it back on up, man. Y'all just gonna be walking through here like y'all. Oh, who is this coming through? You get the dog. I don't want no trouble, Blanco. So now you don't want no trouble. But earlier today you was out here with the fun and games. Man, get these fresh pat.
Nice. Thank you, Steven.
Play stupid games.
That was a
win
gift.
stupid prizes.
Have you ever seen cats walk downstairs?
Yes.
You have?
I mean,
you ever seen it with an amazing voiceover?
No.
You never have?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, here, I'll help you out with that.
One step at a time, Bartholomew. Stairs are very treacherous. Okay, Daryl. Where's Kenneth? What up, guys? I'm coming.
Nice.
I love that guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's up, Daryl? I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
And this dog, well, he's just got to go to the bathroom.
I got a boo boo boo.
Oh, he slid right through the door.
Yo.
8 seconds, yo.
The buzzer beater.
That sound lets you know where you can find us when the show is over. And we're going to tell you where you can do that. You can find us on Instagram.
At Varsity Radio Show.
You can find us on Facebook at Varsity Radio Show.
You can find us on Twitter at Varsity Radio Show 885.
Of course, over on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show.
And then podcasts everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Casts, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Hey, we also want to tell you about the Char Burger, home of the famous Char Grill Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, and jumbo crispy onion rings. And then B&B Video Games, right there beside the Pizza Hut in Albertville, 80s style arcade in the back, video game retail store in the front. That's B&B Video Games. Hey, we're so glad that you joined us and were here with us today for the Varsity Radio Show. We hope you come back next week. Same varsity time, same varsity place, 88.5 JFM.